really I really am falling out of love with World of Warcraft. Kinda sucks, but yeah, I think 20 years would do that. 20 years and a shitty company like Blizzard, which wasn't shitty when they started, but the more they kept going, the worse they became. But it's something that I said before. It's like, it's basically the longer you live, the more you'll see your heroes become villains. You'll see famous actors become criminals in sort of ways. Any like people that you enjoyed watching, enjoyed listening to, those people will find a way to somehow disappoint you in one way or another. And most of the time it's because of money. Most of the time. That's something that you will have, that will happen in your life. The other people that won't disappoint you will just die and you will feel really bad about them leaving this world. And that's fine because everybody has a replacement. If Bill Gates wasn't didn't bleh, wouldn't create Microsoft or Windows at least, then somebody else would. It just won't be called Microsoft or Windows. It would be called something else. But yeah, I'm sad that I'm falling out of love with this game because I really like this game. It's just that in terms of the game itself, the game is awesome. I can keep playing it for years. What I hate about it is what became of the community. The community shapes the game. And when the community is the way that it is right now, and that's fine, like the shit happens, right? The it's it's natural for the community to, you know, min max and stuff like that. It's just that when things go so far into min maxing that nobody even the average player uh, plays the game to enjoy the game, to enjoy the things, and everybody is just doing whatever they can to maximize everything. It's just not fun. Even right now, like I have to farm the ring, otherwise I won't be taken into raids. I won't do good enough DPS, quote unquote, and stuff like that. Maybe I'm complaining. Maybe I'm just a shitty player who complains. But yeah, I mean, it seems like we're in an era where you don't play games to have fun or escape. You play games to be the best. That's just my take on it, at least. We really are. I feel like even outside of gaming, we really We really do live in an era where you just you're not allowed to enjoy anything anymore. You're not allowed to. And if you do enjoy something, somebody will come and try to burst your bubble. Maybe I'm wrong, you know? I don't do much. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm willing to change my mind. But to change my mind, it needs to be proven. Uh, things need to be proven to me, and I don't see anybody that would come and tell me nope. People just tell me, you are just complaining, you're crying, you're blah 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 blah. And sure, uh, I'm only bitching about it because I wished that the games would be better. If that counts as if this is problematic and it's something that the I don't know the public, the community doesn't want, the community doesn't want things to improve, then there's nothing much I can do about it. I can just blend with the rest, be part of the sheeps, the herd, let's say. And to be honest, I actually did steps to be part of the herd. For example, don't know if anybody is listening, but for example, a few years ago, I don't remember when exactly, but a few years ago, uh, I was really against microtransactions. Anything that you buy in game was just, uh, sacrilegious to me. Out of principle, I didn't play those games. I didn't pay for anything in those games. I really hated those games, but no matter what, no matter how far my beliefs would be and my uh, principles would be, it seems like that was the future. No matter how much we go against mobile games, it seems like mobile games are just they are the future. People can say all they want that it's not the future, it's not real games and stuff like that, but the profit just shows a different picture. Everybody goes to be a game developer, and most of the job offers that they get are for mobile games because the mobile games is where the profit is, the market is. And so what happened is that I started playing uh, games with microtransactions, mainly on mobile, but it was only one game, and slowly it became a second game, but no more than that. And after I never bought anything in the game. I just played free to play and blah blah blah. And then Genshin Impact was released, and that in that game I really enjoyed everything. Like it was the first game after a decade, or even more. No, I think it's a decade because after basically Skyrim, when and Skyrim was like 2011. And when Genshin Impact came out, I really enjoyed everything. Like the exploration, the graphics, everything was just chef's kiss. So after I think a year or so, maybe 2 years, I just started I just told myself, okay, you know what? The gaming industry seems to be moving in one direction, and that direction is in-game purchasing. So why am I not enjoying that? Like I'm the only person that doesn't enjoy anything in any game anymore. Like all the games you need or you should pay to be better, to be the best, to have the good things. It's not like older games where if you wanted a new character, you play the game and unlock it through some kind of secret story uh, element or whatever. There is nothing like that exists anymore. So I came to a realization that I need to pay in order to get things that I want, in order to be better in general, and in order to enjoy the games to their full extent. And so I started paying for Genshin Impact, and I never stopped. Not saying, not. It might sound like I spent more money than I have on Genshin Impact, which is not true. But I did start, uh, paying for in-game things. Could be anything. I'm not doing it like obsessively because like even now like the current characters that are featured in Genshin Impact is Zhongli, I think, and the water thing from the water guy from what's it called? God damn it! Forgot the zone after Sumeru. Forgot the name. Fontaine. Fontaine. I forgot his name. But yeah, basically I already have Zhongli and I have that guy, the water guy. So I told myself, okay, I don't need to improve them yet with C1, C6, whatever. I don't know yet. I'm playing the game really like a stupid person. So and if I when I get a new computer and I can stream Genshin better, I will show you what I mean by that. I mean, I already did that just a little bit before, but I'll do that more consistently in the future. And yeah, basically like that's my way of changing, the mindset of not going with the future because that's the future now. We are living in an era where we have too much, too much money, and so we waste it on things like that. And you can't tell me that we don't have that people don't have money because if they didn't have money, they wouldn't waste their money on that. Look at the I don't think it's the latest example, but it was kind of popular a few months ago, maybe longer than that. I'm not a person who is so in touch with the latest news, but the thing that people really wasted their money on was TikTok NPCs. And you just need to see what the TikTok NPC is just to understand the kind of luxury and surplus that we live in. If people had no money, they wouldn't waste money to, I don't even know, the to support this kind of stuff. Like everybody that I heard everywhere thought that it was a stupid concept and it's brain rotting and whatever. But still, they made money. You can't deny that they made money. So clearly it works. The same thing goes for any subject, and I can go. I mean, I'm sorry in advance for going in this route, but it's something that annoys me personally. And I don't know who's listening, but I can rant. Nobody, if nobody is listening, I can rant to myself. That's awesome. Um, but yeah, the thing that gets me a lot of times is dick pics, pee pee pics. What's my problem with it? Well, everybody has a problem with it. Nobody wants to get those, right? Nobody wants to get those. Somehow, people are men are keep sending these to people. Why do they do that? If nobody likes that, why do they do that? It must be because it's successful. It must be because it works. If it didn't work, they wouldn't do that. But it works. Now, sure, it works once out of 100 tries. But for some reason, that one time is like so, I don't know, satisfying to them that they will keep doing it. I think it's also like related to gambling or how the brain works. I have no idea what's going on. I don't care. The fact that somehow people are uh, not changing their, I don't know what to call it, their wired mentality on any concept, whether it's wrong or immoral, they don't care. As long as they get what they want, they will continue doing that. And I hate it. I don't accept it. I don't like it, but it's part of the world that I live in, and I can't do anything about it. So I can be bitter about it, and I kinda like, dwelling in bitterness a little bit, but I don't let it affect me that much. I can speak about it and talk about it like it's really bothering me, but at the end of the day, it's not like something. I'm not going around online and trying to tell people to stop what they're doing. Whatever, it's their life. If they enjoy that, that's on them. I can only criticize them uh, from afar because I know that if I'll criticize them face to face, they will just it never ended good to me. Nothing like physical, but it just creates an argument that you can never win. You can never win because of stupid arguments, stupid arguments, stupid reasons as well. For example, one reason I understood that I can't win is, well, years ago before I played Classic, I really hated the fact it was back when, right after Warlords of Draenor, after the failure of Warlords of Draenor, which now some people are looking fondly on. Have no idea how, but it happened. Um, But yes, sometime after Legion came out, or right after, or right when Legion came out, people started like what do I mean started? They just bought the expansion, and I told them, well, the last expansion was really shitty. Why are you buying this expansion? It didn't even prove itself. Wow, how do you know that it's gonna be good? And people are like giving me excuses like, I don't know, I just want to try it. If it's bad, it's bad, and that's okay. Like in and out of itself, this excuse works. It doesn't work when the game is first not free. You pay for you buy the game, and then on top of that you have to pay a subscription fee. So people waste their money supporting something that isn't proven. Like nobody knows if the new expansion is going to be good. Nobody knows. Apart from the trailers, whatever else Blizzard leaked and showed in BlizzCon or whatever, nobody knows if like outside the paper, like hands-on, the game is going to be any better. There will be any improvements. And like even in Shadowlands, Asmongold had a take on what patch was it? I think 9.1.5. And yeah, he basically, I was so happy. I really revel in satisfaction when things go the way that I thought they would. And when that came out, when that video came out where Blizzard basically apologized for, I don't even know if they actually apologized. They just reverted back and pulled the ripcord or whatever people called it. I don't care. I just remember that the whole thing was such a stupid thing because people were complaining since alpha and beta about how things are looking and how the expansion's going to be if they are going to release it in that way, and Blizzard did nothing, and that's how Blizzard just is, and people still played it. Still played it. People saw in alpha and beta a piece of shit handed to them on a golden plate, and somehow they still ate the fucking piece of shit. They still ate it. That shows you how much people are going to waste their money on something that they don't know if it's good or not. If that doesn't prove the point that you have too much money to know what you should do with it, I don't know what else could prove it.